Welcome to WebAccountPlus Digital Practice. Today we have a look at the asset management. We select Asset Management in the menu bar and are transferred to the dashboard of the asset management, which shows us the net worth of our portfolio. We click on Select Account and have the possibility to choose what we would like to analyze. On the left side are all the individual accounts, and on the right side there are bookmarks with defined selections. Bookmarks combine multi-banking and multi-accounting. Selecting a bookmark will show us on the left side the accounts connected with the bookmark, and immediately the net worth of the bookmark or selection will be recalculated and displayed. We close the account selection and click on Explain Change to see what impacted the change over the period in the net worth. We click on the menu on Dashboard and change the view to max to see how the net worth has changed since the beginning of the selected assets. Performance shows us the development for yesterday, the actual week, the actual month, and the current year. Child accounts show us the most performant accounts under the previously made selection and their value development over the default selection of 1 month, which naturally can be changed to various other values. Markets shows us the value development of the displayed markets. Top and bottom performers will display the 5 top and the 5 bottom performers for the selected period. Allocation shows us the allocations of the asset classes. Now we change our account selection to view all accounts, which is true multi-accounting and multi-banking. The net worth is recalculated, and while going through performance, child accounts, and markets, we see how the values have changed. In top and bottom performers, we change the period to see how these accounts have performed over time. Under allocations, we see the asset classes in the pie chart and as legend. Hovering over a pie piece shows us the details of the piece. We change from asset class to geography and see the distribution of our assets over countries. Selecting USA, will show us the detailed assets for the USA. The list can be sorted by the column names, which provides us with the possibility to group by asset class. The column selector provides us with the possibility to choose which column shall be displayed. We add the column custodian and sort on custodian. Next, we look at the analytics. The portfolio summary shows us the asset allocation, where we have various filters to limit our view to the summary. Further, we select the summary by geographical allocation, where we see on the world map how our assets are allocated. Next, we select the currency snapshot and the holdings view. Filtering by custodians will limit the holdings view to show only the values of the selected custodian. The fund look-through will be shown by assets, sector, and country of risk. Now we look at the performance metrics, where we see the performance of the total of the selected accounts, by default, from the beginning. As with all analytics screens, the filters will allow us to limit the view either by filters or time. The performance metrics allows us to see the performance by various further categories, such as the profit timeline, IRR, Sharpe ratio versus VAR, ratio versus volatility, and the realized profit/loss report. The Real Estate Custom Report shows us the details of the development of our real estates by region, property size, real estate income and rental, acquisition costs and their valuation, tenant and loan information, returns on the real estate key metrics, profits by month, and the net operating income. The ownership structure shows us the structure either by ownership breakdown or broken down by account. The family tree shows us how the assets are broken down by family member and the interconnections of asset ownership between family members. The menu portfolio shows us the overview of the asset allocation by various categories. Under performance, the curves for the portfolio performance and the portfolio profits are shown. The portfolio performance can be compared to various known indices to see how our portfolio has performed in the overall comparison. The holdings menu shows the individual asset holding, and by clicking on the arrow, the individual positions. Within transaction, we can see and analyze the actions taken on specific names. Under Insights, Explain has already been explained within the dashboard, so we continue with the cash flows. The cash flows show us within a bar chart what the expected cash flow by month for, by default, the next year will be. And in the lower part of the screen, we see the names and types of cash flow we can expect. Changing the period will instantly recalculate the cash flow and lists the respective names and types of expected cash flow. Moving on to the Reports and the Documents menu, which gives us the list of the statements and analysis reports we have already created over time. We want to generate our own actual report and click on Generate Reports. Amongst other criteria such as language or report format, we select the consolidated report, enter the mail address where the report shall be sent to, select No Password, and check the report parameters. Then we select to generate the report. Once the report has been generated, we return to DCA to continue there. In the meantime, we receive the report and click through it. You may look at the complete report by clicking on the link just below this digital practice video. This concludes our digital practice on the asset management. Thank you for joining WebAccountPlus Digital Practice.